in the fall, and I would go bear hunting for a few days. Larry Moss and Dick Eggleston and I would go. Dick Eggleston was a state forester there, and he knew these guys up in Cobb County. State forester up there had the coolest name of any mountain man I ever knew. His name was Crockett Schultz. Crockett Schultz, real cool name. So he got us in up there and went to Cobb County one time, and so we got in with these old boys, and none of them trusted us because they didn't know who we were. They didn't know if we were revenue guys under disguise or what it was. So, well, they were sort of standish off that year, and we got out there, and of course we didn't see a bear, or nobody really killed one the first year. There were about 10, 12 of us out there hunting, and where we would hunt is this place called the Gulf, and the Gulf was owned by American Timber Company, and it was just a holler. That's all I call it, just a big holler. It was 18,000 acres. There was an old logging road around the top of it, and on the upper side of the road was either the National Forest or North Carolina. And what you try to do is you try to find where the bear crossed from North Carolina, the state forest, down into the Gulf. They had to shoot him while he was in the Gulf or trying to get back across that road out of the Gulf. So that's what we do. We would stand around the road and wait for the bear to come up out of the Gulf, and so I never did see one. We were down at this old store one night, and Elway Brothers were playing on the radio, and these girls were dancing, and these old boys come on and says, "Don't you guys be looking at our women." And we said, "Hell no, we ain't looking at your women." So we got out of there. So he ended up hunting with this guy named Plez Connor. Old Plez, he's a moonshiner. Next year we come back up there, and we just go up to Plez's place, and we blow our horn, and old Plez comes out, and he always called me Biggin. "What do you say there, Biggin?" I said, "Plez, what do you know?" I said, "You still got them bear dogs?" And he said, "Oh yeah. You fellas want to go try and get us a bear?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, come on in the house here, and we'll eat some breakfast." I said, "Plez, we've got a hot plate, cooker, and we've got eggs, sausage, coffee, everything. We got everything to eat. We'll cook. We'll set up cook." "Oh no, you boys gonna come in and eat now. If you ain't gonna come in and eat, I ain't gonna hunt with you." We said, "Well, hell, take our food and cook it." "No, I ain't gonna do that. Come on in here and eat." So they lived in a big old log house that chucks out of the wall. You could see right outside and everything, just dilapidated. But we went in, and we stayed in front of the fire. And Larry and I had just got frozen out before. It got so cold. And we had these old sleeping bags, and we'd slept on the bed of the truck, and that cold had come right up through that sleeping bag. It was so cold. So we wouldn't mind getting out and coming in where it was warm. Larry's wife's name was Becky. I remember that. So we were standing there, and at the time, Plez's wife walked in. Well, they were probably in their 40s, 45. We were 26, 27 years old. So Plez's wife come in. She had long hair and a long dress. She looked like she's 100 years old to me. But he said, she said, "Morning, boys." We said, "Morning, man." He said, "Woman, get in here and cook these boys some breakfast." She says, "Plez, there ain't a thing in this house to cook." He said, "God damn you, woman." I said, "Get in here and start cooking." Well, I thought I was going to choke right there, I was choking up. I thought, okay, hold it together now, Jelly, hold it together. And old Moss whispered to me, he said, "I'd give anything in the world to talk to Becky like that." So I almost choked right there on the spot. So we went in there, and she had biscuit, and biscuit had too much soda in them, I think, or something. So inside they were real slick biscuit. We sit there and I eat them, and Larry said something about this. I said, "Hell, don't say nothing about nothing." And the sausage was bear sausage. God, it was awful. It was really terrible. Boss said something. I said, "Just shut up, eat. Don't say nothing." We sit there and eat these bad biscuit and terrible sausage and everything. And then we got out, and when we got up on the side of the mountain, I got out the stove and cooked us some real breakfast up there. Plez took me and two dogs, and Dick and Larry went around the other side of the mountain, and where if we scared a bear up, he'd come down. Old Plez and I went up straight up the side of this mountain. And Plez, he just churning those legs going up through there, and God, I was about to die going up through there. I thought, man, if I ever get on flat land, I'm gonna walk this old bastard to death. I had 2 or 3 dogs, and they pulled me, and he had 2 or 3 dogs, they pulled. So we got up top of the mountain, and it was level up on top of the mountain, and I started walking out through there, and I was fine then. And he said, now right out through here, says, we got to be careful. Said, there might be a big black one running here somewhere. Got to be ready for him. And I was walking out through there with my gun like this. I was all ready. And did you ever see a damn squirrel fall out of a tree? Well, this stupid squirrel somehow jumped and missed a limb, and he fell out of the tree, and he fell right on my shoulder. And when he did, I thought a 900-pound bear had me right there. He just scared me to death. And the squirrel jumped down. And old Plez, he laughed. He said, I didn't know the squirrel. And we walked about 20 yards more, and a grouse. You've seen grouse, like a big quail. He just flew up right in front of me, and that scared me to death. So we finally got off the other end of the mountain. Of course, we didn't see a bear or anything, and we walked down there. Larry and Dick sitting down there about half drunk. They've been sitting there drinking beer all the time. I'm fighting across this mountain. So then we got through that hunt. But old Plez, a couple of years after that, they arrested him for moonshining, and he went to the pen for 2 years. But he always was really good to us. He's a good fella.